What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nasher. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get into today's video, guys, we are 30 subs away from 200. We are getting closer and closer to the goal of 200 subscribers. I know we can do it. And if we do, as I have said in previous videos, if we reach 200 subs, I will open up this Korean Strike of Neo's booster box in its entirety on the channel, on the hopes to potentially pull this guy, Elemental Hero, Air Neos. If this channel gets to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box that I got from my partners at Collector Store, so be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below, on the hopes of potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, Pot of Greed, Monster Reborn. There's no telling what we could pull out of that box. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the hopes to potentially pull my second ever collector's rare, because if you guys missed out on my Genesis Impact box opening, I actually pulled this, a collector's rare Beat Cop from the Underworld, which I think now has gone up in price a little bit. Which is actually a really good card. So if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more WWE topic videos. Maybe you guys want card discussions, deck profiles, premium live event predictions and results, episodes of WWE's biggest issue, episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest issue. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys have not done so already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and make sure you guys follow me on all of my social media. All my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. Now for today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that is probably going to break the hearts of everybody who grew up watching John Cena, because apparently there's been rumors of him retiring from wrestling altogether. But you guys are wondering why? And how is this coming to pass? Well, recently, we found out within the last several weeks, that apparently that John Cena was a part of the Busted Open Radio, big shout out, no copyrights as always, and he said that he isn't capable of producing a match better than the one people saw between him and Austin Theory at WrestleMania 39 this past April, last month. And this is exactly what he said. He said, quote, "What I have is what you saw at WrestleMania. That's what I feel confident I can deliver. And that's really nice for here and there. But that's not every day in WWE." And he also went on to say that today's superstars, today's professional wrestlers in WWE have raised the bar for what's expected bell to bell in WWE. He even also went on to say that that his body can't do it anymore, and I don't blame him. But the thing is that, hang on guys, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze and my stomach is like turning. My stomach is like, oof, damn my stomach. Anyway, he said that he has no designs on ever pretending he could handle a full-time schedule in wrestling again. Cameo appearances here and there when they fit around his filming commitments anyway. Which it could work out well though. But people have been speculating that his match with Austin Theory might have been his last. And he also went on to say that he's mindful of giving the consumer a bad product, which again, his match with Theory at WrestleMania kind of was a bad product in a way, because the match only lasted like 10, maybe 12 minutes at best. And that's not counting that's not even counting the entrance that he had. It's not counting that whatsoever. Excuse me. And what I find interesting is that with Cena, he's at the point right now in his career in WWE where there's nothing left for him to do. You know, he's like almost 50, which is pretty bizarre. Funny enough, it's kind of bizarre. And he has accomplished so much in WWE. Like, you look at all of his accomplishments. Like, think about this. Like, think about this, guys. Hang on, let me go scroll. You look at all of John Cena's accomplishments throughout his entire career. Baltimore Sun, worst feud of the decade, best feud of the decade, 2010 against Edge. Match of the year, 2007 against Shawn Michaels on April 23rd. This was literally 2 weeks. This was literally, what, 2 weeks after WrestleMania in London? Was it London? Yeah, I think it was in London. A damn near perfect wrestling match right there. Plain and simple. Wrestler of the Year, 2007 and 2010. Feud of the Year, 2010 against The Nexus, which, funny enough, he ended up joining The Nexus at some later on in that feud, which was pretty bizarre. Ohio Valley Wrestling OVW Heavyweight Champion and Tag Team Champion alongside Rico Constantino, who I believe was none other than Rico, an old superstar from WWE. Pro Wrestling Illustrated Feud of the Year, 2006 against Edge, 2011 against CM Punk, and then Match of the Year, 4 different years. 2007 against Shawn Michaels on Raw, 2011 against CM Punk at Money in the Bank in 2011, 2013 against Daniel Bryan in SummerSlam, and 2014 against Bray Wyatt in a Last Man Standing match at Payback. Plus another Match of the Year, so that's 5. 2016 against AJ Styles at SummerSlam. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Most Improved Wrestler of the Year, 2003. Most Popular Wrestler of the Decade from 2000 to 2009. Most Popular Wrestler of the Year, 2004, 2005, 2007, and 2012. Wrestler of the Year, 2006, 2007. Ranked number 1 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in the PWI 500 in 2006, 2007, and 2013. Rolling Stone, Best Promos, 2015, tied with Kevin Owens. Best Storyline 2015 against Kevin Owens. Match of the Year 2015 against Kevin Owens at Money in the Bank. Sports Illustrated Muhammad Ali Legacy Award 2018, and ranked number 4 in the top 10 wrestlers in 2017. Ultimate Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And then you look at WWE. 13-time WWE Champion. 3-time World Heavyweight Champion. So 16. That's 16 right there, people. That's insanity. 5-time United States Champion. 4-time Tag Team Champion. Two of those titles were the WWE Tag Team titles. One with The Miz and one with David Otunga. And then the other 2 were the World Tag Team titles. One with Batista and one with Shawn Michaels. Even though Shawn was still a part of DX at that time. Even though DX kind of just went away after Triple H had his injury. Let's see. 2012 Money in the Bank winner. 2-time Royal Rumble winner, 2008 and 2013. WWE Championship #1 Contenders Tournament in 2003 and in 2005. 10 time, okay, think about that. 10-time Slammy Award winner. Game Changer of the Year 2011 with The Rock. Hero in All of Us 2015. Holy Shit Move of the Year 2010. Sending Batista through the stage with an attitude adjustment. Insult of the Year 2012 to Dolph Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero, saying, quote, You're the exact opposite. One enjoys eating a lot of nuts, and the other is still trying to find his. Yeah, I actually remember that promo. That was actually kind of funny. Kiss of the Year 2012 with AJ Lee. Match of the Year 2013 and 2014. The first one, 2013, was against The Rock for the WWE title at WrestleMania 29. The other, which was Team Cena versus Team Authority at Survivor Series. And then Superstar of the Year, 2009, 2010, 2012. 10. That is absolutely insane. And then of course, Wrestling Observer. Best Box Office Draw 2007, Best Gimmick 2003, Best on Interviews 2007, Feud of the Year 2011 against CM Punk, Match of the Year in 2011 against CM Punk and Money in the Bank on July 17th, Most Charismatic of the Decade 2000 and 2009, Most Charismatic from 2006 to 2010, Wrestler of the Year 2007 and 2010, Worst Feud of the Year 2012 against Kane, Worst Worked Match of the Year 2012 against John Laurinaitis at Over the Limit, and then Worst Worked... Worst Worked Match of the Year 2014 against Bray Wyatt at Extreme Rules, and of course the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame Class of 2012. And then of course you look at some of his other awards and other accomplishments. NCAA Division III All-American, Springfield College Athletic Hall of Fame inductee Class of 2015, Make-A-Wish Foundation Gracious Celebrity Award, Make-A-Wish Foundation Special Recognition Award for being the first to grant 300 wishes, 2014 Sports Social TV Entertainer of the Year, 2014 Rumble Royalty Hall of Fame Award, 2014 Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure Grand Marshal, and 2016 USO Legacy of Achievement Award. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Not only that, but people also seem to forget that Cena is also a former U.S. Marine. So think about that, guys. He's a former I believe he is a former U.S. Marine. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe he was a former U.S. Marine. He and he speaks ironically enough, he speaks so many languages to try and help promote WWE in multiple languages, which that's incredible. And again, going back to what to the rumors, that right there, if those accomplishments don't prove that John Cena doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, I don't know what does. I don't know what will give him that Hall of Fame spot, because John Cena has done so much for WWE. You even also take a look as well. How many wishes John Cena has granted. He's granted well over 650 wishes since joining WWE back in 2002. So think about that. Not only that, that right there is a Guinness World Record. That right there is a Guinness World Record right there of 650. There is not one person who will be able to break that record with another record. Like if anybody does, honestly, I'm all for it. I am all for it, but there's no way in hell that someone will be able to pull it off. But I will say this: no matter what John Cena does, he deserves all the respect in the world, including from guys like Austin Theory, who Cena lost to at WrestleMania. Guys like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, all these guys that Cena has been in the ring with over the years, and the people that he gave a lot of advice to over the years has earned, he has earned their respect, and he's even also earned respect of all of us as fans, as the wrestling fans. And no matter what he does, he deserves to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. As far as when, though, there's no telling. But I will say this. I think for him, the best way to cap off a legendary career is if he wrestled one more match in the same building to which he debuted in. So let's see if we can find that. Let's see. Maybe it'll be on Wikipedia. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. It does not say, but it did say that he debuted on June 27th. So the only way that we could see him, truly retire is if he retired the same day that he made his debut, which July 27th. That's actually on a Thursday. So it would have to be on the 28th, the very next day, in order for him to truly retire. And what I find interesting is that Cena has had, again, as I said, he's had so many championships, he's had so many different accomplishments over the years. He definitely deserves it. But again, it's as I said, the best way for him to retire is if he retired in the same building that he debuted in. So I want to take a look and see June 27th, right? June 27th? I said July by accident, so it would have to be... Okay, so I said July by accident. It was actually June 27th, so it would have to be on that Raw the previous night on the 26th. So let's see. Let's take a look. June 27. Location. Let's take a look. Let's see. It took place in... How ironic, right? It's so apparently according to the Pro Wrestling Wiki page, apparently it took place inside the Allstate Arena in Chicago. That's actually funny. It's funny because the people of Chicago will boo the living fuck out of John Cena. That's what I find really funny. But at the same time, that's just how that's just John Cena, you know, when John Cena comes out, the fans can boo for John Cena, they can cheer for John Cena, but at the end of the day, respect is there. What was on the card for that night? We had Kurt Angle and John Cena. We had Billy and Chuck taking on Hardcore Holly and the Big Valboski, who I believe was Val Venus, if I remember correctly. For the World Tag Team titles, Lance Storm and Mark Henry, Rikishi and Test, Billy Kidman and the Hurricane against Jamie Noble and Tajiri, Batista and Reverend Devon against Farouk and Randy Orton, and then Hulk Hogan and Chris Jericho, one-on-one. Think about that, guys. That's insane. That's quite a stacked card. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hall of Famers in that back. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So again, I think the only way John Cena can truly retire is if he either A, had one more match in Chicago on that week, on that Monday, on the 26th, or he goes out in Chicago and says that he will retire. Cut a promo saying that he's going to retire. I think that's probably the best possible option, but only time will tell. We don't really know. We will find out what the future holds for John Cena in the coming weeks, perhaps even in the coming months, for all we know. But next month, I've heard rumors that supposedly, I think SmackDown is gonna take place in Chicago sometime next month. Best way to retire is to make the announcement in Chicago. That's probably the best way. But that brings me to the question of the day, which is this. What is your all-time favorite John Cena moment, and do you believe he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Let me know down in the comments below, and that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.